but I felt it in my spirit, I felt it in my bones. I was like, no, Laba. We were like, pick me, my lord. Guys, I was like, content. Like, do me content I was like, the content I'll be taking in that front seat of that car. Giddy crop top, giddy off shoulder, humanati, you know, the music and shit. Summer, my baby, you're so elite. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the girls, the gays, the guys, everybody come in. This is a safe space for everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate your support. I'm sorry if I sound a bit mellow right now. It's like 2 a.m. I kid you not, it's 2 a.m. and I'm exhausted. So I have to shoot this now because I don't think I'll have time later on. So I have to do it today. I have to do it now. So I really hope you enjoy it, and it's my first ever story time. So the first of many though. I don't know if you can notice, but I've increased the brightness on the light that I'm using. So yeah, that's why it is brighter. Right now I am going to be drinking some tea because I'm going straight to bed after this. Like, I have to sleep. See that little teapot. But so yeah, after I'm done shooting this, when I wrap it up, that's gonna be me sleeping. But so yeah, let's get into it. You know, I don't want to waste any more time. So this story, I chose the story because I feel like it's very lighthearted. It's not something too hectic, and it happened a long time ago. So I'm pretty sure even the people that are involved have forgotten about it by now. But it's basically a story about how a guy tried to gaslight me. Madoida. But the story took place in 2020. It was 2020, beginning of the year 2020, when it was that 23-day pre-trial thing that they were doing before like the official lockdown started. So that was during that period. There were some alcohol restrictions, if I'm not mistaken, as well during that time, but we only had like one case here in SA. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, y'all, you were going out, COVID. No, it was still early days. So let's get into it. Okay, so I don't remember the day, but I was at home and I had a friend over. She was visiting and we were just hanging out, we were just chilling. And then I get a message from a guy, a gent that has been macking on me since high school. Let's call him Bafana. We'll call him Bafana for the sake of the story, because he was wearing a Bafana shirt that day, and that's actually a very significant detail for the story. Ne? Finally, Bafana hits me up. He's like, hey, me and my brothers are having a braai. Do you want to pull up? I'm like, I bet. I tell my friend, I'm like, Chomi, let's go to a braai. She's like, how you doing, my baby? Sambin. So we get Bafana and his brother come and they pick us up, right? And then we go to Scottsville. The people from Pietermaritzburg will know where Scottsville is. We go to Scottsville and we pick up two girls. We'll call one of them Uni, and the other one we can call her Flower. Just Flower. Her name is not Mbali or anything. Just Flower, just because and she. Yabo. So Uni, I'll call her Uni because my friend knows her from university. They went to the same university. So Uni was sitting next to my friend, and then Flower was sitting next to me, and me and my friend were sitting by the windows. So Uni and Flower were sitting in the middle. And then we were gonna go get some alcohol, but because there were alcohol restrictions, we had to go mama back door, you know, those dodgy places that our parents don't need to know that we know about. So we get there. Oh no, on our way there, right? I peep that Obafana no flower. There's this chemistry that they have, ne? I don't know how to explain it, but I felt it. I felt it in my spirit. I felt it in my bones. I was like, no, laba. Mm. But Tige, I wasn't tripping because this was actually the first time I ever hung out with Ubafana, like outside of social media. Like, not, we don't hang out on social media, obviously, but we'd only been speaking on social media. We'd never seen each other. Not that we haven't seen each other face to face. We had seen each other face to face, but we'd never like hung out, got to know each other, like got clear that oh hi, Unjani, that type of vibe. So this was the first time like I'm proper hanging out with him. So obviously if he's vibing with Flower, I'm not tripping because I'm like, oh, I barely know this chain, so why would I be bugging over that? Yeah, well, finally we get to the dodgy alcohol place, and next to us, Kupage, this beautiful convertible. Oh, that car was so beautiful, you guys. And then the guys go in to buy alcohol, and then they come out, and then they say that, okay, since this car is packed, because, you know, 4 girlies in the back, some people need to go into the convertible. We were like, pick me, my lord.
I volunteer as tribute.
Me and my friend were like, we can go, ain't no problem, we can go, because the convertible was being driven by their cousin. So they were like, okay, then you guys can go to the convertible. But Ubafana was low-key tripping. He was like, why mina ngifuna ukuhamba with the cousin, why ngifuna ukuhamba naye, like, am I sure that I want to go with the cousin? And I'm like, bruh, we're going to the same place, Vele, Song, and we're going to end up in the same place, so it doesn't even matter. But to me, it mattered, shame, I don't want to lie. Because when I saw that convertible and they said, okay, some of you guys, I was like, content. Like, do me content, Ekanda. I was like, the content I'll be taking in that front seat of that car, yay. But I was in the front seat, passenger princess, and get up in the convertible, and it was beginning of the year, so it was summer. So the vibes were great. The umoya wafutumele. How do I say that in English? The air was warm. Yes, the air was warm. You know, giddy crop top, giddy off shoulder, humanati. You know, the music and shit. Summer, my baby, you're so elite. So I love every season. Every season is necessary. Before you guys come from me, every season is necessary, ne? Sharp. Finally, the convertible way, we get to the location where the bar was gonna be, and it was actually quite packed. I don't want to lie. I thought it was gonna be something small, something intimate, but it clearly was not anything like that. And it wasn't too packed though. It wasn't like Induku. It was just, there were some people there, you know. And then we go inside, and there wasn't a lot of seating. I don't want to lie. Like, there was very minimal furniture in that house because it was like a house. So very minimal furniture, not a lot of places to sit, but Ubafana made sure that I had a place to sit. And Jay thought the whole night he was very attentive, because my friend, like, and Uni, they were in some corner. I don't know what they were doing, but I wasn't sitting with them. I was sitting somewhere else. And Bafana, he was like up and down because they're frying the meat, they're trying to make sure the pap and the sides was fine, and they're getting the drinks. He was all over the place, but he tried to make sure that he would check on me, make sure that I'm okay. And yeah, he was very attentive that night. But I even got my plate of food before everybody else. And he made sure like my plate was literally overflowing to a point where at some point I was even embarrassed, not even embarrassed, but I'm showing me the fact that I had like a huge plate of food and abanye abantu had not even eaten like at all. They started to get up Mayo Park. So yeah, but Tige, he was a gentleman. He was really good. He was a gentleman, and he made sure that my glass was never empty throughout the whole night. He made sure get me the coldest of it all, because I think at the time I was drinking the brutal fruit, so he made sure that the bruiser was nice and cold for the girl. You know, he was very sweet, shame, I don't want to lie. But because of the way I was feeling in the car about him and Flower, I was a bit standoffish, and he did notice. So he pulled me aside after we finished eating. He pulled me aside and he was like, hey, are you good? Like, what's going on? I feel like you're not picking up what I'm putting down, you know? And at first I lied. I was like, what? No, we good, boy. Lying. I was lying. Eventually I was just like, ugh, like, I know you and Flower, like, something happened. I think it's a no between two. I think you better let me know. That's for sure. Who is she to you? Don't lie to me. Yeah. But Tige, I was like, yeah, because I know you and Flower, you know, you have a history. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get in the way of that. Yeah, you know, it's fine. And he's like, oh no, but me and Flower only hooked up once. I beg your pardon. He was like, no, they only hooked up once and never again after that. And now Flower is with his brother. So the chances of them like getting together or doing anything, very, very slim. So I'm like, okay. Obviously I didn't believe him though, because who be trusting man? Not me. Y'all be safe though. Y'all be safe, not me. So he calls Flower. He's like, come on, come over here and tell Unoltando that you and I only hooked up once and it's never gonna happen again, and now you're with my brother. Nangempela okay, asho ukuthi no, it only happened once and never again, I'm with the brother now, yada yada yada. And I feel like she convinced me more than he did, because I wasn't. I was still gonna have a great time with the bride though, no lie. But I already knew that, nah, you know, if he's trying to be like together like that, it's not gonna happen. But because she was like, no, whatever, I was like, okay, fine. I let my guard down a little bit, and then we enjoyed the rest of the bride. Like, I was sitting on his lap, he was kissing on my shoulders, and we were dancing. It was really cute. Like, it was giving couple, you know, it was really cute. Then now it's time to leave, right? So Uyuni and convertible cousin are now together. So my friend is like, no, mina ngifuna ukuhamba noyini, because I'm trying to get in the convertible. I was like, period. So I'm like, okay, because my friend is like sleeping over at my house, I have to go with her, because if anything happens, then it's gonna be like on my shoulders, because kubo kwazi ukuthi yena ulele kaNolthando. So if something happens, then it's gonna be on me. And I know that convertible cousin had been drinking that night, so I was like, no, not with my friends laugh, bruh. Nami ngihamba nawe all convertible way, because I'm not gonna let her go alone, yabo. And then obviously this upsets Ubafan. He gets upset and he's like, no, why don't I want to go with him? Like, is it about the car? And I'm like, yeah, but no, it wasn't about the car. It was about the safety of my friend at the end of the day, yabo. And also, we're all gonna go to the same place. That was my chat before, and that's my chat now. We're all gonna go to the same place. So why is there bug? Why are we bugging? Why are we tripping? But I feel like also maybe the alcohol might have escalated the situation, because he was just upset. Like before, he was a little salty, but this time he was upset. So, but I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Like, so dude, it's fine. Then we go. So we're going, summer convoy. We, convertible cousin, we're in the front, and then Bafana, Flower, and the brother are in the back. And as we're leaving this particular neighborhood where we were at the braai at, khona lento kumina ethi nje, just look behind you. Just look behind you. Nangempela ke, I get up and I turn around and I look behind. And obviously it's a convertible, it's not like there's like glass or anything, so I'm just there like, Then what do I see? I see Flower and Bafana in the back seat kissing. They were in the back seat kissing. Kanjani manje?
Yo, first gone help me. Ow! How? Kanjani manje? Kanjani?
So I tell my friend, I'm like, hey, but show me, what's going on? I will teach Jep, or ungibonela ukuthi kwenzakalani lapha emove. Nangempela my friend naye, she gets up, she checks, and she's like, oh, ziyilamza lapha emove, bra, ziyakhipha, second face kumnandi. So obviously I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. Hey, charge it to the game. The game is cold. There are no friends in this game. No friends. You ain't got no friends in this village. Okay?
That's your business, man. I got no friend in this village. All right. That's your cross to carry.
Like, you don't play with me. So, best believe, by the time we got home, he was blocked on everything. I mean everything. I blocked him on Instagram. At the time, I still had Facebook. I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked him on WhatsApp, phone call, everywhere. He was blocker.
Blokka al Facebook, blokka al WhatsApp, blokka telefonet, blokka Instagram, blokka. Asal, blok.
We get home. Oh, and then we end up not going to Scottsville because we were supposed to go to Scottsville and then drop us off. But because uni and convertible cousin still needed some alone time, we were like, okay, it's fine, drop us off first, gay, and then you guys can go do whatever you want to do. Nangempela, they did that, so I didn't have to see that guy again, thank God. Now it's the next day. I'm getting calls from unknown numbers, I'm getting calls from private numbers and all these other weird things, and I'm like, finally, like, about 6 Dambama, I'm like, okay, you know what, let me answer his call and just tell him to leave me alone. Because that's what I wanted. I wanted him to leave me alone. So he get onto the phone and he's like, what happened? I thought we had such a great time last night at the braai, and then today I see that you blocked me everywhere, like what's going on? And I'm like, my brother, shuthi mawubona mina ubona Boo the fool. Mawubona mina ubona Ronald McDonald. Clearly, I'm a clown, the one that belongs in the circus. That's what you see when you see me. Ne? I saw you in Flower in the back seat, getting it on. And he's like, no, that wasn't me. I was the one that was driving. Now here's my thing. You guys know iskipha sebafana. It's yellow. See yellow lisa skip, and I'm pretty sure it's even glow in the dark. Ne? How could I mistake a yellow shirt and a brown shirt, because his brother was wearing a brown shirt? And I remember seeing the brother in the driver's seat. I'm like, no way. And also at the time I wasn't even wearing glasses, so in 2020 I had 2020 vision. But at the time, I wasn't wearing glasses. I only started wearing glasses last year. So it's not even like my vision was blurry or whatever. I saw what I saw, and I saw him in the back with her getting it on. And the brother was the one that was driving. So I'm like, so when utiminang bone? And he's like, no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I was the one that was driving, I swear. And he was really passionate about this lie. Hey, he was like, no, I was driving, I wasn't at the back, why would I do that? And I'm like, hey bro. And I call my friend, I'm like, friend, please, like, just vouch for me, like tell me you saw what I saw. It's because we both saw him. He was not driving, because even when we were about to leave, he didn't get into the driver's seat. He was standing outside. The brother got into the driver's seat. So how would that switch would have happened? So he was proper gaslighting me. He was proper gaslighting me. I want no parts. I don't want no parts in this little thing that him and Flower are doing. Bengangifaki. I'm good. I'm at peace. I'm good. So the blocking continued. I didn't speak to him after that. Flower did try to DM me on Instagram, but I was like, girl, let it go. You don't even have to worry about me. That was the last time I saw Ubafana, and I'm grateful that the truth came out early. Kusa early nje, you know, ngibona ukuthi what type of person he is, so that I can stay away. Ne? That's it. That is the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know guys, like, and I'm not gonna know, I don't feel like I was overreacting, because this happened 4 years ago, and till this day I stand behind what I did, and I feel like if I was in the same situation today, I would do the same thing. I would block him. I don't want to hear nothing. Me, I jump to conclusion. I mean, I don't even jump to conclusions. I fly first class to conclusions. So when uthinda uyaqala mina sengiqedile, uthi usachaza wena, mina sengifake full stop, ngaze ngafaka nama references, ngiqedile mina ngawo. I've figured out what I know now. I know what I needed to know. Sing it right. So we can just leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you want more story times. As I said, this was something light. You know, I've got lots of things that have happened in my life. Hey, we're young, but we've lived. So yeah. Then thank you guys so much for watching. If you've gone to this point of the video, love you loads, Gesana. I will buy you a convertible when I get the money. Thank you. Bye.